What's going on? It's Trending Story. If it's your first time here and you want to find out new facts that will definitely make you smarter and more well informed, make sure to subscribe and activate the notifications bell so you don't miss anything.
Zakshki lives in a house in the middle of the woods because he loves to be alone in the middle of nature and does not sit with people too much. Zakshki is a man who's been working as a forest ranger for a long time. He roams the forests of Siberia in all seasons and sometimes hunts. He's famous for everyone. Zakshki went out with the sunrise on a tour in the middle of the forest with a hunting rifle. He realizes that the forest is full of wild animals and a hungry bear or wolf can attack him. This forest was full of different types of animals such as deer, squirrels, and others, which makes it a recommended destination for hunters from everywhere. But the forest rangers were keen that the animals were safe and not to be attacked by these illegal poachers. Zakshki heard gunfire, and when he arrived he noticed a 4x4 vehicle coming out of the woods speeding. The ranger went running to the place where they were. When Zakshki arrived at the place, he found 11 wolves on the ground, white wolves walking among them and screaming. Hunters shot the 11 wolves and killed them all. When Zakshki saw this, he was struck with great sadness and found a small baby that was sleeping near his dead mother and waited because he did not know that she was gone forever. The man kept looking at those dead animals and crying, wondering why these human monsters would kill them in that way. He wanted to take revenge. A white wolf carried the little boy in her mouth and left, and then Zakshki decided to follow her to find out what she wanted to do. The wolf walked among the trees carrying that baby and then placed it with its puppies. She wants to take care of him because she noticed that his mother died and he'll not find anyone to take care of it. Meanwhile, Zakshki watched the little baby as he sat in the middle of his small family, while the wolf was looking at him deeply. Before darkness fell, Zakshki returned to his home and did not forget how these animals died brutally, as he kept thinking about them all the way. The next day he wrote a detailed report about what happened that day, in which he demanded the arrest of these evil hunters, and presented it to the director of the Forest Protection Center in which he works. But he did not take any legal action in this regard and considered it a normal incident. The man was very disappointed after the manager's reaction, and the next day he went to the forest and buried these wolves. And then he went to the wolf to check on him. When Zakshki arrived at the location of the white wolves, he was surprised by the little black wolf as he approached him. Then the man took some food out of his bag and gave him. Then he kept watching. When the man finished feeding the little poor baby, he left and did not return to that place. A year later, news broke that there was a giant black wolf in the woods, which was named Jungle Boy, and the villagers agreed to eliminate it. And when Zakshki heard that news, he rushed to search for that wolf with his hunting rifle. He found his large footprints on the snow and then followed them cautiously until he reached the place where the wolf was lying. Zakshki approached the giant wolf. It turned out that it was the same little wolf which he saw a year ago and was living with white wolves. The forest ranger approached him with his hunting rifle, but the wolf suddenly stopped when he'd recognized him. Zakshki pushed the wolf away from that forest so the villagers would not kill him, because he didn't want this giant wolf had the same bad luck as his mother. Thanks for watching. Please like and share the video in social networks. We'll be right back to you as fast as we can.